Hello, my name is Andrea Giacomelli. I'm an environmental engineer based in Tuscany, and with the PBINCO network, we have worked on participatory lithology. We call on three groups of people: anybody with unknown rock samples at home, chartered geologists at home, and musical performers. Putting them together through the web, we get the unknown rock samples classified and we get interesting music which gives a positive mood to our exercise. And on the 9th of November 1989, I was attending any course in Politecnico di Milano for my environmental engineering studies. Well, I remember at times speaking about being a gardener, other times being a librarian, basically keeping things tidy. This dream did not come true, but I'm doing some gardening and I have some libraries of things, and I'm not very tidy actually, but that's okay. The project breaks a wall of actual rocks and minerals, which are stored with more or less care in the cellars and houses of former mining district in Tatti, in southern Tuscany, where I live. Literally, it was a project which started between a rock and a hard place. The initial challenge, because this will shift, was to keep people engaged in a common productive activity in the face of total standstill, which was the COVID lockdown in March. And the solution was to keep people connected and have them work according to their passion and expertise, using music as a liaison element. Well, the reason to start combined actually a personal need, which was to make sense and tidy up boxes with minerals collected in the 60s by Uncle Enzo and forgotten in the house, re-engineered as a community engagement exercise after I learned that other families had other similar collections, and wanting to propose something that could contribute to keep people in a more positive mood during the COVID lockdown. What surprised me the most, also considering now over 10 years of community engagement experience, was the actual level of response and participation by people who had never collaborated before. Well, try this. Mauro.
I have some rocks, I have some samples, and I work on participatory lithology.
Well done. Well, we have a singing and talking T-Rex, which is quite unique as far as we've seen. Well, the simple level is that people get to know their minerals a bit better. They can make sense of setting up a collection or other things. The second level, which for me is more interesting, is that people get to know the stories, the places, and other people behind these, and this is more important. Well, one of my best friends told me that he was impressed once more by the drive and the focus between the generation of the idea of the project and the execution, the making it happen. For one, the question is, how do you remove complacency from your audience? Many people have fun, think what we do is cool, but they don't see the value, while for us this is a job. And which part of the work makes me stay awake? Well, maybe it's to what extent it makes sense to bind one project to a place, whereas the idea I have is that these projects work better at the seams of different places in different dimensions.